Happy Thursday, good afternoon. We are cutting into programming to give you news of a tornado warning that's just gone into a place just east of Fort Collins. So this is where we have the tornado warning right now. This is also near where we've already had a severe thunderstorm warning. The severe thunderstorm warning is somewhat attached to the tornado warning. This is all going to be areas like Berthoud, Meade, Johnstown, Greeley, up through Fort Collins, near Fort Collins. And then this tornado warning that is just pushed ahead of the storm. This is going to be near areas like Pierce and Eaton. So the severe thunderstorm warning is only expected to be in place for another 4 minutes until 4 o'clock, but the tornado warning will be in effect until 4:15. This is going to be the strongest storm right now all across the Front Range and Eastern Plains. So really this is where a lot of our attention should be directed. If you're anywhere north of Denver and northern portions of the urban corridor, you do really want to pay attention to these storms. So far what we're looking for with the heart of the storm that's still in this severe thunderstorm warning area, what we're looking for here is going to be up to quarter-size hail, 50 to 60 mile per hour winds, heavy downpours, and some of this system has pushed its way across burn scar areas. So across those burn scar areas, you do want to watch for flash flooding there as well. So we're going to watch again for some damaging hail that's going to be up to around quarter size. We're also looking for damaging winds between 50 to 60 miles per hour, lots of lightning and thunder. We're looking for those heavy downpours to really create some flooding issues. And then again, as we move just northeast of this severe thunderstorm warning a bit, we do have this tornado warning in effect until 4:15. So the tornado warning again is going to be over areas like Pierce and Eaton. You do want to continue to, you want to go inside to a safe place immediately if you're not there already in these areas. Also, if you know someone who lives just east of Fort Collins here, this is going to be along Highway 14. If you know anyone that lives in this area, you want to be calling them and alerting them of the weather in their area. You also want to make sure that they're in the innermost room closed off into their home or in their basement. So we do have a live look in this area. This is a look from our cam at Horsetooth Reservoir, and you can see the thick downpours there. All of the space between the cloud and the ground that you're looking at, that's going to be a downpour. That's where we're seeing heavy rain just in that localized area. It's not too widespread there from what you can see. We're not seeing a whole lot of lightning and thunder right now, but it still is pretty early and it could be inside that storm more. Now, let's go ahead and take another look outside. This is from our CDOT cam, Loveland there, and you can see the roads are looking pretty wet. You can also see that harsh difference between where the skies are a bit sunny off to the left and where the storm is off to the right. So again, we're going to watch within that storm that's very localized. That's not good news as far as anyone in that area is concerned with tornadoes, because the more localized the energy, the more likely we are to spawn up a tornado. So right now that tornado is only radar indicated, but we do have people that will be in place looking to verify that there may be actual physical tornadoes in these areas. Again, what you really want to take from this is seek shelter immediately. If you're in the Eaton and Pierce areas, just due north of Fort Collins. So the severe thunderstorm warning still in place for maybe less than a minute. I suspect that's going to be extended, maybe pushed as we watch this storm move its way to the northeast. But what we're really looking for is this tornado warning, again, in place until 4:15. Now, I've kind of pushed in here. I took away all of the lightning bolts and the motion so we can really analyze this storm quite a bit. Where we're seeing this blue, that's likely where we're seeing the larger hail. We're looking for maybe up to quarter-size hail right now with this system. I suspect any areas within this blue area, the larger blue area, is a severe thunderstorm watch that's already been in place for a good portion of the afternoon. That's going to stay in place until 7 o'clock. So what we were already anticipating with storms within this blue area were up to tennis ball sized hail. So as thick as this blue area is within this storm here, I think we could be seeing that hail falling more than quarter size, possibly up to golf ball and tennis size. So that can cause a lot of destruction, of course, on your home, on your vehicle, on nearby trees that could make those branches fall down onto your home and vehicle. So you want to make sure that you're putting the safety on yourself ahead of any sort of, items that you may own. So if these areas that are in the tornado warning, you really want to make sure that you are safe right now. And if you know anyone in these areas, you want to make sure that they are in shelter. And that means the innermost room of your house. That means basement if you can. You really want to make sure that you're staying safe within this storm, because even though it's radar indicated, we haven't physically seen any tornadoes yet. The possibility of tornadoes is possible, and that's where we're gonna start to look for this hook to take a bit more form. The hook is not too, and you can see this hook. This is a better hook between Pierce and Eaton. It's not completely linked around, but this is the beginning indications of where we could see tornadic activity. So you want to watch for that. And again, even if it's not a tornado that's popped up overhead, the winds and the hail and the heavy downpours alone are enough to cause damage. So you do want to make sure that you're seeking shelter in any of these areas. Again, we have a tornado warning between Pierce and Eaton. That's going to be in effect until 4:15. Now, out in the scene, we do have meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen out near this area. Corey, where are you? And what are you seeing there?